Haunted houses are often just stories until you live in one. When I moved into my grandmother's old farmhouse, I thought the creaking floors and cold drafts were just part of its charm. But I was wrong. Something was there watching, whispering, waiting. What I experienced over the next few nights still haunts me. And now I finally have the courage to share the full story. Brace yourself, because once you hear the whispers, they never stop. It started the night I arrived. My grandmother had passed away a few months earlier, and the family decided I should take care of the property until it could be sold. The house was isolated, sitting at the edge of a thick forest in upstate New York. It looked exactly like I remembered: faded wallpaper, dusty furniture, and that odd grandfather clock that never worked. The first night was uneventful, except for the cold. I lit a fire, made some tea, and went to bed in the old guest room. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to a soft whisper. It came from the hallway. At first I thought it was the wind, but it didn't sound like the wind. It sounded like a voice. A woman's voice repeating the same word over and over: stay, stay with me. I got up, heart pounding, and opened the door. The hallway was empty, but the air was freezing. I turned on every light, checked every room. Nothing. I told myself it was just my imagination. The next night I heard it again, same time, same whisper. But this time, it was louder and closer. Stay. Stay with me. Then I saw the door at the end of the hallway. A door I'd never noticed before. It was slightly open. I swore it hadn't been there the night before. When I opened it fully, it revealed a small room barely lit by the moonlight. The wallpaper was peeling, and the walls were scratched, deep, frantic claw marks. In the center, an old wooden chair faced the wall. I stepped in. That's when the door slammed shut behind me. I turned to open it, but it was locked. And then the whispering started again. Not just one voice, many. Men, women, children. They were all around me, whispering in unison. Stay, stay, stay. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. The walls began to pulse, like they were breathing. And the chair slowly turned around by itself. Sitting in it was a woman. Her eyes were hollow black, her skin pale like paper. She reached out and whispered, "You shouldn't have come here alone." I blacked out. When I woke up, it was morning. The door was open. The room was gone. And I ran out of that house and never went back. But sometimes when I try to sleep, I still hear it. Stay. It's been years since I fled that house, but the nightmares still come. Scratching at the door in the dead of night. The feeling of icy fingers tracing down my skin. The suffocating dread that something is in my closet, under my bed, behind me. And then the whispers. Always the whispers. Slithering into my dreams. Stay with me. I know I should move on, find peace for my grandmother's sake, for my own. But the fear is a heavy cloak I can't seem to shed. How do I escape a haunting when the whispers echo inside my mind? How do I outrun something that isn't real? Because that's what I tell myself. It isn't real. It's a rational explanation for everything. It's a creaking house, the cold drafts, the whispers, figments of my imagination, right? But then I remember the scratch marks on that hidden door, the way that old chair moved by itself, the woman in black who beckoned me closer. Those things aren't imaginary, and neither are the nightmares that follow me still. I try to convince myself it's just my grief manifesting, a byproduct of losing my grandmother. After all, she was the one who lived here most of her life.
Maybe.
She left some part of herself in these rooms, in the very walls, and I'm too sensitive to sense it. But that doesn't explain why the house changed when I arrived. Why a room appeared and vanished. Why the whispers grew louder each night. And most of all, it doesn't explain why that horrifying vision of the woman in black lingers in my memory, unchanged, vivid as if it were yesterday. Or why even now, I swear I can hear her voice trailing through the halls of my mind. Stay with me. Stay, stay. Stay. If this story sent chills down your spine, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next terrifying tale. It really helps me keep creating more creepy content for you. And if you've ever experienced something paranormal or have a story idea, drop it in the comments below. You might just hear your story here next time. Till then, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Thanks for watching. See you soon.